Is the sound back? So okay, so there was some problem regarding sound. I think that will be good now. So again we should start. So I was discussing about a new book that we have still newly released. So as you can see, this book is about a NABARD examination and it's a guidebook. Okay, so what we have done, everything that we know about NABARD examination. Okay, what kind of strategy should be there. Okay, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Okay, what are the cutoff of NABARD, what is the syllabus, what are the important topic, what should be your strategy. Everything that is there to know about NABARD examination has been provided in a very comprehensive and very attractive manner in this book. Okay, you can see this is a very beautiful book, and in a very small manner, in a very precise way, we have provided you all the information that is there to know about NABARD examination as well as about the post. Okay, the grade A officer that you are preparing about. So everything that is there to know is here. What is the salary, what is the hierarchy, okay, if you get promoted, what you gonna do. So everything has been given there so that you can also be able to motivate yourself. So I do recommend you to download this book. Okay, and it is for free. So if you want to download it, go to the description box, you'll find the link and download this book. Okay, you'll find it very beneficial. And if possible, see, there's a strategy that I will recommend you. Take this book, okay, print out the main information that you find very motivating, very attractive, print it and put it in your table so that it keep reminding you that why you are preparing, what is your goal. Okay, so that you will find it very motivating for your NABARD examination and you will find the result in the exam. So so that was about the book, the new startup that we have done. So if you like it, do let us know too that in the comment. Okay, if you like the book, and do check it. So let's start today's lecture. So today we are talking about the poultry. So today's topic is about animal husbandry and poultry. Today we have discussed the animal husbandry when we were discussing the phase 1 examination. We know poultry is also an important part. Questions usually appear, and this time too the questions were there from the poultry part of animal husbandry and poultry. So here we will discuss the poultry and especially the most important species, important breeds that are there to know about the poultry. Okay, so let's start our class with the question. A dash refers to a group of fowl with a common ancestry and having the similarity in shape, conformation, growth, temperament, shell color and egg, and the breed true to its type. It means if breed A is there and it is crossed with breed A, the progeny will be the A. Okay, it's not like A and A will cross and will give the progeny of A dash. Then it will not be used. So you'll have to tell what is the term that we use for this case 1. Okay, so do let me know. Your option are breed, strain, batch, cohort, or A and B. That is breed and strain. So the answer has started to come. So seems like there's a bit confusion about the answer. So see, this kind of tricky question can be asked in the NABARD examination, as we have seen in the examination of NABARD 2022. So these kind of definition kind of question where the definition itself is not very giving, but okay, it was saying something. So these kind of question were there, and the correct answer here will be a breed. Okay, this is the term that you use. The other thing you can use is variety. So these are the two terms that you use for the given definition. So discussing this particular, see, cohort, some people are talking about cohort is a batch that is of same age. Okay, let's say 2022 batch. इसमें जितने भी plants were there, animals were there, poultry, birds were there. Okay, so they will be known as one cohort. Let's say cohort 1, cohort 2, cohort 3. So this was 2022, this was 2023, this was 2024. So these are the batches kind of situation. Batches, that means they are put together. So these are batches. So these are the terms. So if you are confused, don't worry. Now we all know what is cohort. I think some of you will find it it's a new term. So that is explained to breed and strain we will discuss. So talking about a breed refers to a group of domestic fowls usually with common ancestry. It means coming from the same ancestor. Okay, usually when we talk about the poultry in India, although it is a little controversial, not all scientists believe that, but it is widely accepted that the gallus that we have wild fowl is an ancestor of all the fowl that are found in India. So having similarity in shape, conformation, growth, temperament, shell color, and breed true to its type. So I have explained what breed true to its type is. Okay, so breed or a variety. So both terms can be used. Breed can be interchanged with the variety. So may have several strains. or lines. So strains and lines are again similar term that you'll have to understand. Identified, given by the name, and produced by a breeder through at least 5 generations. So after 5 generations, when you have bred similar kind of situation, then you will call it breed or line. So several strain with a breed or variety of phenotypically may look same, but may often differ in the production performance depending on the breeding history. Okay, it means when you go for the cross breeding between different breed, it can give you different strain among the same breed. So for example, we can see when we are talking about the American class, let's say Plymouth Rock, so it can be barred, white, buff, partridge, or silver pensidal. So when we talk about the Vanguard, you can see here Rhode Island, when we are talking about red one and white one, these are the varieties. So this particular is your breeding group. These are your breeds. This is the main group. This is your breed, and these are the varieties that has been given to you. Okay, so you can see for Brahma we can go for light and dark. Okay, although the DNA will be a little kind of same, but the color, okay, outer color of the feathers can be light, basic color will be light, or basic color will be dark. Then Mediterranean, you can see Leghorn, Minorca, and Ancona is then given. So this was about the poultry breed. What are the poultry breeds? Since it will serve as our basic. So from now on, you won't having any confusion about the varieties, but varieties are what breeds are, and breeds are most important for your NABARD examination. Okay, because variety become too specific for stream people. So talking about the poultry breed, the question 2 says, which of the following is matched incorrectly? American Plymouth, Rhode Island, Asiatic, Brahma, Cochin and Langston, English, Cornish and Dorking, Mediterranean, Leghorn or Ancon, or none of the above. So see what we are doing here. Even if you don't know the name from this particular question, you will understand. And we have, when we are talking about the introduction, I have given you a slight hint what could be the answer, since there was a snippet of all the breed that we have discussed. So if you don't know the answer, try to attempt it. Okay, if you don't know it, try to guess it. Okay, by elimination or by other means, try to go. I think some you will be able to. Brahma naam se hi lag raha hai, it will be Asiatic. Okay, Cochin we all know is a city in India, so Asiatic it can be. Langsang seems like a Chinese name. Okay, so it can be Asiatic. So we can say, okay, this one is correct. So try to eliminate it in that way. Okay, in similar way, try to eliminate it, and you'll be able to get the answer. So here we are talking about incorrectly matched. Okay, so answer started to come. So try to attempt it. No worries if you have attempted it wrong. This will serve as your stepping stone. From here you won't be able to do it wrong even if you want to, but for that you'll have to attempt it here. So the correct answer will be on none of the above. So we will discuss about the breeds. See, there are various ways through which we can divide the poultry birds, but the most popular one and most easy to understand one is basis of origin. So on the basis of origin, we will know if it is originated in America, Asia, English or Mediterranean countries. So English means basically England. So from the origin, we can further divide the breeds that we have. Okay. So let's discuss it one by one. So what we will do, first of all, we will take the question. So question is from the American breed that we'll talk about. So you'll have to, okay, the Plymouth is, what kind of breed you have to tell. So we all know it's American breed. It comes under the American breed. So, but these are your options. You'll have to tell. So these are the condition, economic condition, and this one is a feature. So do let me know the answer, please. Okay. See, when we are talking about the layer, it means they are basically used for egg production. It means when we are talking about broiler, it means it for meat. When we are talking about dool means both. Okay, meat. Dool means both. Long body is a shape of body. Okay, it means they will have height more. So, see, dool is the answer, layer is the answer, dool breed. Okay, see, so the correct answer is C and D. It means it is both long body and it is a dual breed. Okay, but one thing you will have to understand about the Plymouth. First of all, it's American breed. Then you should know the most American breeds are dual purpose breed, Plymouth, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island Red. Okay, as well as Wyandotte. So these are the popular breed. Then you have to understand the characters. When we talk about the American breed, they have a little character that differentiate with them with the other origin breed. So this is yellow skin, clean shank, free from the feathers, then red earlobes, and except lemona. So whenever we will discuss a breed, we will also discuss some example or exception that might not be very important to go into details, but might be worthy of knowing. Okay, so here the exception is lemona, that because all the others, what they do, they lay brown shell egg, but not lemona. So talking about the Plymouth Rock, so you can see long body bird is it, and it has a good New Hampshire. One thing you should know, the color, you can see, okay, plumage deep color is that. Single comb again is here, but its body is less rectangular than the Rhode Island that we discussed. Okay, so this was about the American breed we have discussed. We have discussed the exception and what is special about the American breeds. So we will go in the same line when we will discuss the other origin breeds. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. English breed except for dash lay for the brown shell egg. So these again brown shell we are talking about, and you will have to tell what is the exception. Sunny, please do let me know if the video is buffering. Okay, I'll let my support team know so they can handle it. Please do let me know. Okay, so people are going with the answer E, that is B and C, and do let me know if the video buffers. Okay, because see, I was focusing on explanation part, so I was not seeing the video. So do let me know if there is any problem. So most of you are going with the option E, that is B and C, and that will be absolutely correct. Both B and C, that means Dorking and Red Cap are the varieties that are exceptional to give brown shell egg that is found in the most English breeds. So talking about the English breed, you can see what is, first of all, they have excellent fleshing properties. It means for the meat purpose basically they are used. Then except Cornish, the English breed have white skin and the red yellow. Now again, this one is their defining feature. Exception again is Cornish, so you'll have to remember this particular name. Then talking about the English breed, except for Dorking and Red Cap, they lay brown shell egg as we have discussed, and are of all the classes they are broody. Now what is this term broody? So this is usually an undesirable feature that we found in the poultry bird. Now what is this? See, after laying the egg, the female poultry bird has the tendency to sit over it before hatching. But okay, this is a good thing. Now this brooding can be done both way, artificial and natural way. We are discussing about the natural way that the bird is doing. But sometimes what happens, there is an unfertilized egg or there is no egg in the nest. In that case, these birds become very stubborn. What they do, they stop eating, they'll stop feeding, and they'll just sit there. Okay, either they will fertilize, either they try to hatch an unfertilized egg, or there will be no egg, or they'll just sit over something. So in that case, what they happen, because they are not eating anything, they are not drinking anything, because of that sometimes they become very weak and prone to the disease. So that is why the broodiness is a little undesirable in the bird or the foal bird when we are talking about. Then it can be removed, the broody that we have discussed in the English breed, that can be removed if we do the selective breeding. Okay, then talking about the very important species of the English breed, that is Cornish, Sussex and Orpington. So talking about the Cornish, close compact feathering is there and heavy flesh is there. Then pea-comb is a unique feature in the English breed. Now talking about the Sussex, it has single comb and colored beak, shank and toes, as you can see in the picture too. Now talking about the Orpington, you can see single upright comb is there. Then red wattle and earlobes are there, as you can see. Now short deep amber colored beak is there. Okay, so color of the beak is special when we are talking about the Orpington. Now moving to the next question, I hope. See, this is something that you'll have to remember. There is not much to understand that we'll have to do. In these breeds that we talk about, you'll have to understand remember most part, memorize most part. Okay. So moving to the next question, which of the following is a tall, large bird with a full breast and deep body, and its tail feather are carried as high as their head, giving it a U-shaped appearance? It means this is your bird, let's say, and the tail part is as high as their head, so it seems like they are making a U-shaped body. Okay, they have a U shape. So you'll have to tell what breed is the bird that we are talking about. These are your options: Brahma, Cochin, Langshan, Asil, or all of the above. So here again we are talking about the Asiatic breed class. Okay, the breeds that come from the Asia. So here you will have to tell which one will be the correct answer. So okay, try to attempt it. So Asil, Sunny says. Okay. So the correct answer here will be your Langshan. Okay, talking about the Langshan and other Asiatic breed. First of all, we should discuss that Brahma, Cochin and Langshan are three recognized Asiatic breeds characterized by large body. Again, we are talking about Asiatic breed, and you'll have to understand what are the characteristics of these birds. Capacity also. So people are not very much cultivating them. So Brahma, you can see first breed that we are talking about. They are massive, well feathered and proportionate body. You can see from here. Okay, then the special feature about the Asiatic breed when we talk about Brahma is their peak comb, as you can see. Now talking about the Cochin, thickly feathered shank is there, single comb is there, and the cushion-like structure at the base of the tail, as you can see, this is the defining feature of the Cochin bird. Now Langshan that we have discussed, tall bird with full breast and deep body is there. See, their tail is as high as their head. Okay, so that is why they are making a U shape. So this is the defining feature when we talk about the Langshan. Okay, so these three are the Asiatic bird that we'll talk about. So that was about the breeds that we have talked. So another difference that we should know, or another way to describe or to divide our breed is about knowing. Okay, one is remaining. Sorry, I just forgot the Mediterranean breed is also there. So let's discuss this one. So which of the following is the largest of Mediterranean breed? Leghorn, Minorca, okay, Andalusian, Spanish or Ancona? So do let me know the answer. So here we are talking about the Mediterranean breed, the Mediterranean country they originated from. So basically, mostly we focus on the Italy. So because most of the poultry birds originated in this particular country. Okay. And when we talk about Leghorn, this sometimes, or I think in the early 80s, that bird was known as the Italic bird itself. Okay, the quite easy name was given. So all range of answer are coming. Let me tell you, the answer will be Minorca. Okay, discussing the Mediterranean breed, what are the special feature of these birds? So first of all, you'll have to see Italian origins usually they are Leghorn, Minorca, Andalusian, Spanish and Ancona is there. Okay. Then you should also know that what are their features? They are light bodied and usually have high egg production. So usually they are layers. And sometimes they are poor breeder but good layers. So Mediterranean breeds are characterized by white earlobes, large comb, non-broodiness. See, non-broodiness, they lay egg and they left it. Early maturity and white shelled eggs are there. So basically when we talk about the Mediterranean breed, they are preferred for egg production. It means they are layer. Now talking about the Leghorn, you can see compact light body is there. Stylish carriage is there, small head and well set rows and single comb is there. Okay, sorry. Is there. Now talking about the Minorca, you can see the largest of Mediterranean breed is this. Appear larger than they are. They have a long tail, you can see, large white feather and narrow bodies. Now what happened in the case of Minorca? See, these birds appear larger than they actually are. How? Because they have good ratio of feathers. Okay, since their body is narrow but their feathers, what they do, they get fluffed out. So these birds seem like they are very large bird but when you go to weight them, they will weigh very less. Okay, so that was about the Mediterranean breed. Usually Mediterranean breed will be your layer. Okay, so you'll have to see these are layers and the other breed that we talk about are usually for the meat. So that we have also discussed. Now let's move to another question. So broilers are reared for a span of dash and then they are marketed and slaughtered for meat. 2 to 5 weeks, 38 to 48 days, 9 to 22 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks or 10 to 12 days. So here when we are talking about the broilers, so these are the birds that are basically reared for meat. So they might have a very poor egg giving capacity. We are not concerned with that. Okay. So broiler, when we talk about, they can be both male and female. Okay, because again our main goal is to get meat. But when we talk about the layers basically females are preferred. Okay, females of the species are preferred. So, okay, C, C, D, D, A. Okay. So among all these options, you'll have to know the correct answer is your B, that is 32 to 42 days. Now discussing this particular broiler and what is the difference between layers. See, this is another way to divide the bird. We have classified them according to the origin. Another way to divide them is through the purpose. So if we talk about the broilers, you'll have to see they are basically reared for the purpose and marketed at the age 6 to 8 weeks. The nutrient requirement is high because the broilers should give more meat. So they are usually go for 38 to 42 days. Then they are marketed and slaughtered for meat. They attain body weight of 2.2 to 2.4 kg within 6 weeks. See, in 6 weeks we are going for 2.2 to 2.4 kg. Discussing the layers, they are egg-laying poultry birds. Only females can be used. Again, why? Because female will be the one to give the eggs. Then layers can attain sexual maturity again in 20 to 22 weeks. So there you'll have to understand, basically at 22 weeks they will start giving egg or producing egg, and till the age of 72 weeks they will keep producing the eggs. Okay, after that, after 72 weeks they will be called the spent hen. So do understand this particular term too, because again we are talking about poultry and this particular term is getting used in the poultry birds. So we have talked about the layers. Okay, layers when they'll start giving egg at 22 weeks till when 72 weeks, and after that they will be spent. Then the broilers are reared for a span of that we have discussed. So layers are reared as per the different growth stages. Again, the terms that we use in the case of poultry is according to the age and what benefit we are getting. So in the case of layers, you will have to say chicks are 0 to 8 weeks, growers are 9 to 22 weeks, and layers are 23 to 72 weeks. Okay, these are basically the one that we will get our eggs from. So do remember the terms layers, grower, okay, chicks, then spent hen. What are these terms? Then layers are attain a body weight of 1 to 8 kg in 20 to 20. See the difference. In 6 weeks, they are getting the weight 2.2 to 2.4. And in the same case, in the layer case, see, we don't want their body weight to be very high, because again, the purpose is to get egg and we want good nutrient and all the nutrient to be transferred to the egg itself. So there the body weight in even 20 to 20 week is only 1.5 to 1.8 kg. And comparatively in 6 weeks, they have gained 2.2 to 2.4 kg. See, that is why they are preferred for meat, and that the layers are preferred for the egg. Even in the case of cattle, we see अच्छी खासी milk production होता है. The difference is not very much, but in the case of broilers and layers, the difference is very much. So that was about the poultry birds. If you have any doubt, okay, do let me know. And if any query is there that is outside the syllabus, do let me know that too. Okay. Before that, we will discuss now the homework question that I give you. Also, we will see who has given the question, given the answer of the last week question, last day's question, yesterday's question. So, which of the following is known as the Shanghai fowl? So, these are your options. You will have to tell which one will be the Shanghai fowl. And this you will have to search. Okay. This one you will have to do a little research and tell me the answer. But what you can do, if you don't want to do the research, do attempt the revision question, because we have read about this question. So in potato, what is the optimum temperature for curing when the relative humidity is more than 85% concentration? So this is your condition, and I am asking you about the optimum temperature. What will be the optimum temperature? So these is the range. Degree Celsius is not there, but I hope you will consider degree Celsius in every case. So you will have to tell, is it 27 to 33, 30 to 35, 13 to 17, 30 to 40, or 35 to 45. Okay, that you'll have to tell. And okay, you will be surprised to know Langshan will not be the answer, but do let me know the answer in the comment section. Okay, and now I won't be catering ki koi aur guess kar rahe hai and roughly you are guessing and now I am answering. The answer will be given in, if you have commented it and I have liked your comment, that means you have given the correct answer. So these are your options. I am talking about potato, asking about the temperature when the relative humidity is given. So here, where you can find the answer, this. Go to the lecture 8 PDF. You will go to the plantation and horticulture post harvest management. I have discussed the yam too, onion and garlic too. So do try to understand. Potato is the most important one, then onion and garlic. Try to just remember at least the temperature of these three crops. Okay. So this was about your lecture. We have discussed about the poultry birds. Okay. Now, thank you so much for attending the lecture. If you like the lecture, do let me know. If you are new here, do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want the PDF of this lecture that we have just attended, go to the Telegram channel and download the lecture. Okay, so that was it for the class. And thank you so much for attending. If you have any query, do write to us at hello@edutap.co.in. Okay, you can also contact us and do check our website too if you want to prepare for the examinations. So thank you so much. Do let me know the lecture and try to answer. I won't be giving the answer. Try to answer the question that we asked, both the homework question and the revision question. Okay, try to answer them in the comment section. I'll read your comment. So let's see who has given the question answer for yesterday's question. So okay. So as I can see, Vijay has given the correct answer, Monica has given the correct answer, and Pratyayush has given the correct answer. It was calcium hydroxide is the slaked lime. Okay, so they were absolutely correct and given the correct answer. So thank you so much. I hope you have a good day.